In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on August 25th, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Toronto Blue Jays vs. Boston Red Sox. The surging Toronto Blue Jays wrap up their 3-game series with the Boston Red Sox on Thursday night in Boston. The Jays are back on top of the American League wildcard standings and have even trimmed their deficit in the American League East to single digits behind the Yankees. The Red Sox are all but out of the playoff picture and will soon be preparing for a busy offseason in Beantown. The pitching matchup on Thursday night will feature a pair of right-handers as Kevin Gausman of the Blue Jays takes on Cutter Crawford of the Red Sox. The Blue Jays are 4-0 in their last 4 versus a team with a losing record and are 6-1 in their last 7 overall. The Blue Jays are 6-1 in their last 7 versus American League East and are 5-1 in their last 6 games on grass. The Red Sox are 2-6 in their last 8 Thursday games and are 2-8 in their last 10 when their opponent allows 2 runs or less in their previous game. The Red Sox are also 2-8 in their last 10 during Game 3 of a series. Kevin Gausman has been incredible this season, and that includes allowing 20 hits and 5 runs in his last 25.2 innings. Cutter Crawford hasn't been all that impressive through his first 70 innings, and that includes allowing 25 hits and 17 runs in his last 20.2 innings. The Toronto Blue Jays are heating up down the home stretch, and the Red Sox have pretty much played themselves out of the playoff race. This one should be a runaway for the Blue Jays, who have dominated the proceedings against Boston this season. So the Toronto Blue Jays to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Toronto has gone to the over in 3 out of their last 4 games at Fenway Park heading into Wednesday night's game. This includes an 8-run inning on Tuesday leading to a 9-3 win and a team record 28 runs in a 28-5 win in July. In 2 out of Crawford's last 3 starts, the opposition has scored 15 and 13 runs. This one could get away from the Red Sox quickly as the surging Blue Jays feast off of Crawford's marginal stuff. Despite Gausman's dominance, I'm confident that the Blue Jays' high-powered offense can push this game past the total nearly by themselves. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Twins vs. Houston Astros. The Houston Astros host the Minnesota Twins in the final game of a 3-game series on Thursday. The Astros have the best record in the American League while the Twins are locked in a battle in both the American League Central and wildcard races. The Astros swept the Twins in a 3-game series back in May. Chris Archer gets the start for the Twins while Luis Garcia takes the hill for the Astros. The Minnesota Twins are 1-8 in their last 9 Thursday games and are 0-5 in their last 5 overall. The Minnesota Twins are also 0-4 in their last 4 games following a loss and are 0-5 in their last 5 games on grass. The Houston Astros are 6-2 in their last 8 games following a win and are 39-13 in their last 52 Thursday games. The Houston Astros are also 40-14 in their last 54 home games. Both pitchers have thrown well against the opposition in their career, but that's where the similarities end. Archer is barely averaging 4 innings a start on the year, and that puts a lot of pressure on the Minnesota bullpen. The Twins placed Byron Buxton on the injury list Tuesday, taking a key cog out of their lineup and making things more challenging offensively. We saw how the Astros shut down the Twins in the opener behind Verlander's gym. Houston is coasting in the American League West, and they have climbed past the Yankees in the race for home field advantage in the postseason. Garcia is the better pitcher, and that, coupled with the game being at Minute Maid Park, gives the Astros the advantage on getaway day. Houston is just a dominant team that has continued to find a way to win games all season long, especially at their home park. They are 40-18 at Minute Maid Park, and that streak continues as the Astros get it done at home. So the Houston Astros money line is our full game side pick. Minnesota went into Sunday having seen the over post a 55-57-9 in their first 121 games. The Twins are 14th in runs per game with 4.38 runs per contest, and they average 4.79 runs per game as the road team. That makes the average total for Minnesota games at 8.58 runs, with the road number climbing to 9.24 runs a night. Houston has seen the under hit in 72 of their 124 games on the year with 4 pushes heading into this contest. The Astros are 8th in runs per game as they average 4.59 runs per contest this season. That number inches up to 4.64 runs per game at Minute Maid Park to this point of the season. Houston's average total on the year is 7.94 runs per contest, a number that drops to only 7.88 runs per game as the home team. Though we saw only 6 runs in the opening game of the set, both pitchers have had their rough moments. Chris Archer's pitched better, but he's still a 5-inning guy at best, and the Astros are more than capable of doing damage in those 5 innings. Meanwhile, Luis Garcia has given up 3 or 4 earned runs in 5 straight starts, and I think this is one game that could get to double digits when all is said and done. Look for this game to easily climb past the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Yankees versus Oakland Athletics. The New York Yankees and Oakland Athletics begin a 4-game set starting on Thursday. These clubs are at opposite ends in their divisions, as the New York Yankees hold the top record in the American League East, 8 games ahead of the Tampa Bay Rays. The Oakland Athletics are at the bottom of the American League West, 34 games behind the Houston Astros. These teams have played each other 3 times this season, with the Yankees sweeping the series in New York. The Yankees should be heading over to the West Coast with some newfound confidence. The long road trip is never fun, but they will be coming into this game with a day off after sweeping the Mets in the second Subway Series of the season. American League MVP favorite Aaron Judge homered in both of those games, bringing his league-leading total to 48. The Yankees' spirits should be even higher with the scheduled return of slugger Giancarlo Stanton. That's what awaits the Athletics as they come into this game having to finish up their series with the Marlins just prior. Worse yet was their struggles against Miami's terrible offense. Not only did the Athletics lose the series to the Marlins, they were the first team in 23 games to allow them to score more than 4 runs. That should be no problem for the Yankees facing starter James Kaprielian. He wasn't on the mound the last time these teams met, but New York won 2 of the 3 games by multiple runs. In fact, the only one they didn't was a start by then Athletics pitcher Frankie Montas. However, he's now on the Yankees. He won't be facing his former team, but it will instead be Jameson Taillon. One of those multi-run wins was with Taillon on the mound, and he has yet to lose to the Athletics in his career. It only includes 2 other games last season, but they were also a much stronger lineup back then. Nothing has changed with the Athletics since the last time these teams met, as they're still the worst team in the American League, so expect more of the same results in this series. So the New York Yankees to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In the 3 games between these clubs during the season, the teams have combined for at least 8 runs in 2 of those games. It is true that New York has seen 7 runs or fewer produced in each of their last 5 games, but those were against Toronto and the Mets, 2 teams with pretty good pitching staffs. The Oakland staff is not very good, so the Yankees could break out of their offensive doldrums here. Oakland is a terrible offensive team. However, they have produced at least 3 runs at home in 3 of their last 4 games heading into Wednesday night's contest against Miami. With New York either going with a starter from AAA or using the bullpen, Oakland should be able to scratch out a few runs in this game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.